Hi everyone, I am Brigadier J. Kameshwar Rao. I have 35 years of experience in real estate and infrastructure development. I am presently an independent director in a public limited company and also a director in a real estate marketing company. In next 13 minutes or so, I shall be covering this talk into two groups. Initially, I will explain about the real estate as a best investment option. Second, the Hyderabad as the investment destination. Initially, I will explain why real estate is one of the best asset class for investment. There are many asset classes available in the market. 10,000 rupees invested in these asset classes will appreciate to different values after 30 years. It is evident from the screen that real estate is the most promising asset class which gave very good returns after 30 years. There are broadly 4 sub-asset classes in real estate: land, residential, commercial and warehousing. The investment in land always gives better returns than the residential. For example, 17 lakhs invested for 30 years in land will appreciate to 40 crores while same amount appreciate to 20 crores in case of villa. Do you know the value of real estate vis-a-vis other investments? It is mind-blowing $223 trillion, while stock market is only $77 trillion and gold is $7 trillion. You can imagine the potential of real estate. Let us analyze the real estate investment scenario in Hyderabad and why it is the best place for investment. The real estate in India is stagnant for the last 3 years except in Hyderabad. Is Hyderabad a promising destination for investment? As per McKinsey report, the Indian population will be 60% in cities and towns. With this analogy, Hyderabad population will be 2.75 crores in 2050. It means 1.75 crore population will be moving to Hyderabad, which demand higher real estate. Another interesting factor, the office rentals in Hyderabad are the lowest in the developed world as well as the developing world. Any company establishing their offices in Hyderabad with 1,000 employees will be saving 80 crores per annum. Therefore, many MNCs are moving towards Hyderabad. What are the other factors? Hyderabad has a very good weather as compared to Mumbai, Delhi and Chennai. Hyderabad has the most stable government in entire South India. Large parcels of land available and technical manpower available in abundance. Hyderabadis accepts outsiders as friends. The cost of living in Hyderabad is very low. Law and order situation is very stable. JLL ranked Hyderabad as the most dynamic city in the world, and Hyderabad is ranked as the most livable city in India for the last 4 years. In view of the above, many MNCs are heading towards Hyderabad, resulting in more employment generation. In last financial year, the office space absorption has been doubled as compared to an average consumption of 6 million square feet per annum. Other factors contributing to real estate demand are large number of NRI population in Hyderabad who hail from Hyderabad would like to invest in Hyderabad real estate. There is a surplus inventory in entire country, that is 4.65 lakh houses. Delhi NCR 1.6, Mumbai 89,000, Bangalore 80,000 and Chennai 40,000. While Hyderabad does not have surplus inventory. Let us see major developments and initiatives by the government leading to employment generation which will boost the real estate demand. A pharma city in 19,330 acres is coming up near Kartal, and expected to attract 64,000 crore investment and provide employment to 17,000. Central government awarded this project as National Investment Manufacturing Zone. Government has already acquired 8,500 acres of land in phase 1 and allotted 150 companies, while 300 companies applied for the same. Infrastructure for electronic city in 310 acres with an estimated cost of 437 crores has been developed near Maheshwaram. Many companies have been allotted land in this electronic city and Wipro has started their construction work. There are 12 logistic parks coming up all around the Hyderabad. Out of 12, 2 have already been inaugurated. One is in Mangalpalli with 22 acres and Bata Singaram 40 acres. Government has allocated approximately 350 acres of land in Budwell for IT park. 31 companies have already applied for allotment of land in this IT park. Government is also developing IT parks in Dindigal, Dommara Pochampalli to decluster Hyderabad West. A medical devices park was inaugurated in Sultanpur in 2017. It has come up in 250 acres. A general industries park and women entrepreneur park are also coming up next to medical devices park in 127 acres and 50 acres respectively. This will provide employment to 11,000. MSME Green Industrial Park has been established in 482 acres of land in Dandu, Malkapur to accommodate 452 units, which can provide employment for 19,000 population directly and 30,000 indirectly. The various infrastructure development undertaken by the government, few of them I will narrate here. The DPR for the extension of metro lines to various locations as well as the airport have been submitted to the government of Telangana. Government has also allocated 10,000 crores for infrastructure development like roads, water supply and drainage. Some of the examples are comprehensive road maintenance project, approximately 2,000 crores, construction of road links, 200 crores. Now we will see investments and developments by various companies. Airbus France has requested Government of Telangana to allot 17 hectares of land for establishment of manufacturing unit for helicopters behind Shamshabad Airport with an estimated cost of 2,500 crores. GMR is developing largest airport city aligned with state government plan with 6 distinct ports, namely business port, logistic port, health port, aviation port, fun port and education port. The logistic port is being developed with an estimated cost of 650 crores in 66 acres in collaboration with the Hong Kong company. They are also developing a business port with initial business park with estimated cost of 450 crores. A biggest convention center also being constructed in this airport city, which can accommodate 10,000 audience. Airport is also being expanded to 50 million passengers per annum capacity from existing 20 million per annum capacity. My Home Group has acquired about 3,000 acres of land for constructing a My Home Smart City in general area Gollur and Nagareddypalli. Lulu Group is investing 2,500 crores for a mall, food processing unit, export processing unit and logistic unit. In addition, they are also entered into agreement with the state government for establishment of a meat processing unit in 100 acres of land outskirts of Hyderabad. Amazon is developing their data centers in Hyderabad with an estimated cost of $1.6 billion. These data centers are coming up in Chandanvelli and Mir Khanpet. There are also many other developments being undertaken by the state government, namely addition of T-Hub, TS E-Pass, TS B-Pass, etc. Post COVID-19, many companies from countries like Japan, South Korea, US and Europe are planning to shift their manufacturing bases from China. Hyderabad is the best location for shifting these manufacturing units due to low office rentals, low cost of land and ease of doing business. Honorable Minister KTR is vigorously pursuing with the companies in these countries to shift their shop in Hyderabad. The above factors, developments and initiatives by the government and industry will lead to employment generation, thus enhances the real estate demand. Therefore, Hyderabad real estate will be booming and continue to do well in future. There may be lull in real estate due to COVID effect. Subsequently, it will take off with V-shaped recovery. You can reach out to me for any queries on real estate in Hyderabad or any other place in India.